You have heard me say it many times right here that 2021 shaping up to be the most important year in U.S. men's national team history. But wait, you say, this isn't a World Cup year. But this year will set up a World Cup year in 2022, which will set up another World Cup in 2026 when the U.S. co-host it, mainly host it. The player development is exceeding expectations and everything is falling into place. And now 2021, you will have an action-packed year from January to December. Hopefully no complications. And the U.S. need to get the most of it. So with that in mind, here is a preview of what to expect in 2021. They're already in a camp, the U.S. We talked about it in a previous episode. They will work on the Olympic guys and some guys that haven't had a look in the previous camps leading up to a game at the end of the month. Another interesting thing to look forward to, and it will be coming as early as February, maybe we'll see it in May, and it plays into what's happening with the U.S. men, is the Champions League. The Champions League is loaded with American players, a couple of which may get a deep run. I'll go through the list of guys you will or may see. Bayern Munich and Chris Richards. Zach Steffen, backup goalkeeper for Manchester City, may get in there. We shall see. Of course, Christian Pulisic at Chelsea. Leipzig and Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams getting to the semifinals, scoring a goal along the way to help the Germans. Barcelona has Serginho Dest. Dortmund's in there. They have Gio Reyna. Juventus is in there with Weston McKennie. So they'll get a couple games at least with the home and away setup. Some of these teams have a chance to go very deep. You like Juventus' chance. Weston McKennie did get an injury, but we hope he'll be all right by then. He might, that could be a semifinal team. Barcelona, I don't think it's in it for them this year, but they've looked good recently. Serginho Dest is in the 11 more often than not. Maybe he goes on a deep run. I think the same could be said for Gio Reyna. They are starting to play well, and Dortmund has that swashbuckling spirit, so it could be good. Think about that. Maybe one of these guys playing a final. That all comes in to the U.S. men's camp. As we look ahead to the year, summer is going to be really busy. In June, the first ever CONCACAF Nations League. 4 teams converging. The United States is one of them. They'll play Honduras. They could play Mexico. They'll play 2 games regardless. Costa Rica is there as well. Obviously, USA-Mexico is the biggest attraction. I can't wait. You can't wait. So many stars that will play. When we see that, we may see that matchup multiple times, but we hope we get that. This would be a good spot, a good chance to win a trophy, and I don't have to get 2 more games and get ready for the rest of the summer. Because once they are done with that, you're looking at the Gold Cup, which will begin on July the 10th, running through August the 1st. Mexico is the reigning champions. The United States and Mexico have met in the final many times, just like the last Gold Cup. Maybe it happens again. I would worry about Qatar, who's invited into this tournament. They're really good, and they could complicate things along the way. Still, the United States will be in Group B with Canada, Martinique, and a team to be determined. The Gold Cup is going to be a big deal. The players will be available. It's really compelling to think who makes these squads, because that will be another big opportunity. And why not the U.S.? Maybe they really gel by the time that tournament rolls around. Let's go look at Olympic qualifying next. And this is something that's been pushed back because the Olympics were pushed back. The Tokyo Olympics are set to go July 23rd. Japan is dealing with COVID, so we can't assume it's going to go on as planned. But the qualifying will go on March and April for the U.S. in Mexico. They'll be in a group with the Mexicans, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic. 2 teams go to the Olympics, so the margin for error is very thin. But the U.S. have to qualify for the Olympics because they haven't been in there. Since 2000, so 21 years, the U.S. has been in 1 Olympic Games in soccer, in men's soccer. That was in 2008 Beijing. The development of players and programs, it's essential they get the Olympic experience. We can see what it's done for Mexico and other nations as well. So that has to be key. That'll slot in there, and hopefully they can finish the job. It'd be fun to see them play in Tokyo with a lot of exciting young talent. Don't want to miss that opportunity. We then get ready for World Cup qualifying. U.S. ranked as one of the top 5 teams in CONCACAF, so they get a bye. 5 teams will be there. 3 will join them from further qualifying, so you get 8, the octagon. Welcome to the octagon. Inside, But the USA will start qualifying. It's a massive qualifying process, 14 fixtures. Match day 1, September of 2021. That'll run through March of 2022. Right then, you'll have the World Cup in a few months after that in the winter place. But we're talking 2021. And as you can see, there is a lot to look forward to. This is a year where U.S. soccer gets back on the map. If they do it the right way, they will be front page material. They'll be on SportsCenter, not in the E block, but maybe in the A or B block. And as you can see, we're not slim pickings here. There is a lot of meat on this bone. It's time to eat it. Let's get after it. Please subscribe to the Soccer OG. We'll have more for you very soon.